All right, everybody, sitting up nice and tall. And whether you have the tube with the handle or the tube that's just the straight band, I'm going to demonstrate both. All right, so you will be able to do either one. All right, nice and tall. Let's inhale. Let's just clear our minds. I need to clear my mind. Nice deep breath in, and then little snowflakes gently falling down. Very nice. All right, now my head's in the game. All right, we're going to heel toe out. Heel toe out nice and wide. Inhale, sweep those arms out. Oh, here we go. We're going to start with that left hand. We're going to dig for gold. Dig for gold. Grab that bow, pull back. Release the bow, and then rainbow home. Scoop. That's a nice way. Pull back. Get the whole upper body warmed up overhead. Here we go. Scoop. Scoop down. Draw back. Release. And overhead. One more time. Scoop down. Pull back. Release. And overhead. Ah, there we go. Float those hands down. All right, since we've already got that nice wide knee, go ahead and plant your left elbow. Right arm's going to come out, up, and over. So nice second stretch for our obliques today, our side. And then we're going to just go to the other side. Right elbow comes down, left arm goes out, up, and over. I don't know if the first class told you, but we did a lot of sneaky abdominal work. So this stretch is going to feel really good for you in a little bit, and in. All right, heel toe in. There we go. Let's start with some kicks. Pick a leg, pointy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull those toes back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circling, wrists and ankles. Now, we're going to have to figure out this whole music thing because it's hard to have a class opposite direction without some music in the background. Well, we have music, but if I'm going to record, I can't have the music on because it picks up on everything. And I don't have pointy toes. I can't share that music with YouTube without paying. Toes back. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, get that ankle started. Just open and close your hands.
So you can't mute when you're after you.
I can't take no, because then my voice would go away.
Oh.
Opposite way.
Well, that's true.
That would. And then see if we can get that. So first class I was doing this, and I'm going, and things are good. The next thing I know, I'm doing this. My hands are going up and down, but they're following my foot. So try and just.
Oh, the foot of the hand.
Yeah, the hands. Somebody's the leader and somebody's the follower, and they're just, yeah. It just doesn't. Then it goes like this. I don't know. It's fun thing to try and do. So let's do our stand-ups and sits down. Arms are either crossed. You can use the chair, but give yourself a good base to stand up with. With your legs close together, you've got to concentrate all that weight on your feet, all right? Right here. Here you have a nice wide base to bring your weight up over. So here we go. Whew, take a breath in. Exhale. Press through those heels and squeeze. Set your hips back. This is a perfect squat when you sit down. Press and up. Set those hips back. Control the down. Very nice. So whatever means you need to get out of that chair, that's what you use. We don't want to have to get held prisoner by our chair. We want to be able to get up whenever we want to get up, do whatever we want to do. So practicing this now, working those muscles, keeping that control, it's going to keep us moving and free to do what we like to do in life. Very nice. Last one, we're staying up. Very good. All right. All right, let's put our right hand on the chair. All right, we're going to go to the front first, standing nice and tall, soft on our knee, just up and down. Here we go. Lift and lower. So lift and lower. One more time with just the leg. Now we're going to take our free arm out to the side as our leg lifts. Lift and lower. Kind of a bonus work. Lift. It does. It does. It does. I know, it's kind of crazy how our body works. It's interesting that you said that. One more. All right. Now, we're going to go out to the side, so we'll just start with the leg, just to get the leg warmed up, then we'll add some arm. So, lift and lower. I love looking out. Everybody's controlling that. They're not swinging that muscle, that leg up in the air. Let's do one more. All right. So we're going to take our hand overhead, and then as we pull our arm down, we're going to take our leg up. So we're going to come together and go apart. Come together and go apart. Nice. Your leg want to go to the front there, Sarah. Isn't it funny? Yeah, and it wants to bend. It wants to bend because the elbow's bending, the knee's like, well, shouldn't I bend too? One more time. Yeah, my leg kind of wanted to swing around to the front. All right, let's do a balance. Let's try stop moving. Maybe we can do better if we try our balance. So we're going to go tree to star. So knee up. Take that knee out, and we're just going to bring it in and out just to loosen up our hip. Because the hip has to be flexible here to get a nice tree out. And then connect either with the ground. You can connect with the ground and your leg, or just your leg. And then in your mind's eye, which is very powerful, just visualize that Christmas tree. It is windy on that side of the world. You're the one, you two are the ones that brought in all that cold air with that wind last night. Woo, when I woke up this morning, bring it on down. All right, let's go into our star. So plant that star on top of our tree. Well, 2 balances in a row. Oh, my star keeps falling. And bring it down. I'm a shooting star today. All right, let's go back. So we're going to take our leg to the back, but we're going to hinge forward just a little bit. So we want that range of motion. All right, so lift and lower, lift and lower. Want to have some bigger range of motion involving that lower back. All right. Feel that leg going straight back because we're going to take our arm across our body, our free arm across the body. So a nice little stretch there happening as we lift. I can feel that a little bit more in my back with my arm extending. If it bothers your back, then don't move your arm or don't move it as big of a range of motion. So if it bothers your back to stretch, just take it a little bit of a range of motion. I know that that's really stretching the back side of the body when that arm is moving. One more. Very nice. There we go. All right. Very good. We're going to save ring the bell for the second part, so don't think we're not doing it. Let's do that diagonal back just to get that gluteus medius muscle some attention. Nice. So nice little stretch in here as the back side of your body is contracting. One more. Very good. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, so we're going to go to the front first. All right, so to the front first. We just did lift. And get the leg warmed up, get it understanding its role. All right, and our arm went out to the side, so see if we can't keep that brain working, that the leg comes to the front, the arm goes to the side. Doing good. And a lot of times the second time you do it, so we did it on the other side, the brain has started to figure out a little bit, right? So this one for me was a little bit easier. One more time, lift and lower. Very good. All right, we're going out to the side. So out to the side, let the legs start first. Lift and lower. Sorry. Bigger, more major muscle you do not need to go high. All right, arm overhead, same arm. Arms coming down, legs coming up. Going slow, giving our brain that time to try and work that coordination. Very nice. 2 more. Last one. Very good. All right, we went from there to our tree. So, little work with opening up our hips. So out and in. Next time out, we're going to plant that tree. You decide what your tree is going to look like. You want to take it right to where you're feeling a challenge, right? We want to feel that challenge. It's a safe place to work on balance. Oh, the winds have calmed. Since the wind's calm, let's try and take our hand by the chair and go right into our star. The other side, a lot of us, and me included, was having some struggle, so let's see if we can go right into our star. Nice, this is our side. This is our side, good job. Bring it on down. Woo. So we went from there to the back. So this is where we're gonna hinge forward. We've got our hand on the chair, we're gonna hinge forward. Right? Release it, inviting the back to this exercise, lifting and lowering. So when you hinge forward, you're inviting the back. So you're saying to the glutes, all right, you're gonna work, but the back is gonna help a little bit. And then we went diagonal with our hand. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that great stretch in there. As soon as I moved, I'm like that. That was right. My leg wants to follow my arm to the diagonal. I had to make an adjustment. Yeah, it wanted to follow it. One more. Nice. Very good. All right. We're gonna do our obliques and then we'll have a seat with our bands. All right. So remember, that leg that we stand on has to have that little bit of a bend. They call it a soft knee or a micro bend in the knee. That tells the quads that they are being involved. If your leg is completely straight and locked out, the quads are not working at all. They're in a neutral position. They're not engaged. So it's not using those powerful muscles, last one, to help support the body. Very nice. All right, let's have a seat. And we're gonna either be using a tube with the handle or a tube or just a band without. So I'm gonna have them both over here so that you can, I'm gonna demonstrate. Okay, so our first one is gonna be a bicep curl. So with the tube, without the handles, you know you just choke up on it, all right? So you're gonna just bring your hands closer to your feet. Now, I know people are saying, my arms aren't long enough to do this, a bicep curl. So what you're gonna do is step closer to the handles, right? So you're going to put these under your feet. Okay, so that is going to give me a bicep curl, okay, on this side. And then I'm going to put my foot on the other one. So I have a lot of extra in the middle. I'm stepping on that tube closer to the handle. That's one way of doing it, all right, stepping closer to the handle. The other thing is to take your legs a little wider, using up more of that space, right? So find a way that you're gonna have resistance. Now, if you see, I'm not gonna ever straighten my arms. I wanna take my lower part of this, the bottom, put some resistance. So right now, I don't have big biceps, but my biceps are engaged, okay? That's the bottom of my motion. And then as I bring the elbows, my hands up, big resistance. Stop when you still feel resistance. Lift and lower. So you doing this one with the handles, right? You keep going, Right, I'm gonna grab this so you can see what it looks like with this. You keep moving. It's the same thing. All right, so even at the bottom, I've got resistance. Bottom, resistance, right? All right, one more. All right, so what you're gonna do now is you're gonna drop your right side, and so you've got the tube under the right foot or the band, and we're gonna be pulling across our body. So we're gonna go from the inside of the right ankle to the hip. So you're just gonna either hold the tube and pull, or hold the handle and pull. So either one will work. I'm just gonna have both of them in my hand. So what I want you to do is, I don't want any twist on this one. I don't want the core to move, because we're gonna hold nice and tight here, and we're gonna just use our back and our shoulders to pull back and down. So this is a double thing. Right now, the core, if you put your hand right there on your abdominals, they should be engaged, because they're holding your trunk still as the shoulder and upper back is pulling against the resistance, right? So if you feel it should be nice engaged here, those abdominals are working isometrically because there's resistance each time we move, right? Each time we move. So shoulder and back working here. One more. And I think the best way to do this is hand off your tube to your other hand and put the tail under your other foot. So now you just hand it off. So you're either going to just hold onto that tube and pull, or hold onto the handle and pull. I'm just going to have both. So core's engaged, so it's engaged. Got them on the other side. We're going from the inside of the ankle, and you're going to have one foot, the opposite foot and hand has, there you go. There we go. That works. Here we go. Yeah. You need to come through. Your tail is on the outside, and it's on the inside. There we go. All right, it's all right. We don't use these enough, and as soon as we all can kind of figure out if we like the tube or the band better, you're gonna take and Stella, put the handle in the other hand, and you're gonna go across. Now you feel something. I looked over. She's like, I don't think I'm getting much out of this exercise. She's like, this is really easy. Why is everybody else struggling? And then she put it the right way, and she goes, I get it now. Now you get it. Yeah, you get it. You get why people are saying, oh, there is some work happening. There is some work happening. So those abdominals are holding you nice and tight as your dynamic motion with your arm. One more time. Woo! All right. We're going to do the shoulders. So what you're going to do is back to both feet being under. Hey there.
Hi, are you recording?
Yeah, come on over. It's all right. People will be happy to hear you.
Well, it's actually, I'm just leaving this
Oh.
because I don't know if I'll be here
Okay.
when you're done.
All right, thank you.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good.
And everybody knows it's the last class?
Yeah.
All right, that's
So we
good.
have the band underneath. Sorry, did you have something else to say?
No, that was it.
Okay, I've got to keep moving today
All right,
because they
I
told me
understand.
I've got to be done
Merry
early.
Christmas and happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. So we've got, so either you're holding the handles. Now, you do not need to worry that these tubes are long, okay? You will not have to worry if the tubes are long, because shoulders down and back, and we're just gonna take our arms out to our sides. So just lift and lower. Now, I've got two of these, I have to do one. There we go, lift and lower. Everybody's a little different with the amount, how far up we can go, but you should feel this in your shoulders. You should feel this maybe triceps. Woo! Yeah, we feeling it? Yep. One more time, lift and lower. Feeling it in those upper back, very, very good. All right, we're gonna do the most tricky one right now, and that is our triceps. We're gonna get that one out of the way. So I'm gonna stand up. We're all gonna put either, you're going to hold on to the tube with your right hand, you're gonna have a handle dangling, or you're going to just hold on to your rubber band. Doesn't matter how much, you don't need a lot. Taking the right hand, take your hand across your chest. So I'm gonna keep this one up first. I'm gonna hold onto her shoulder, and you're gonna have something dangling. You're gonna grab a hold. So I'm gonna show on this one. You can sit down. I'm just standing so folks can see. It's kind of a hard one. And you're gonna just straighten. All right, that's what it looks like with this. I'm gonna quickly show the other one. So if we have the one with the handles, come across, and you're just going to hold on to the handle. Now this is way too long. I'm not at a 90 degree. So you need to choke up and have your arm at about a 90 degree. That's where we want to have our start. So, show you both. Yeah, I can do both. I'm strong enough to do this one on both. So, we're going to straighten and back. Straighten. If you don't get resistance, very good. You choked up, didn't you? She says, I did not feel any resistance. So you just make it a little shorter, so you choke up. On my tube, I've got to pull it up a little bit. And we're seeing. Now the other thing we need to do, this shoulder here, make sure you don't bring it up by your ear. We don't want that, or up by your chin. You want to keep that shoulder released, so the triceps working. All right, here's the money ticket right here. Take it back, we're gonna pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did we feel triceps? A little bit of neck, shoulder, yes, feel triceps. Let's go to the other side. So we're gonna just transfer the tube to the left hand to right shoulder. So that's what it looks like. Or you just grab a hold of that tube, right? That's your holding on, right? So straighten and return. Yeah. There you go. Feel the resistance. Yeah. Gotta hold on to that strap, Miss Sarah. You were right. You were right. Put that handle into your right hand again. All right. Now hold the tube on your shoulder with your left. There's your resistance. There we go. I know it's confusing. We don't do this enough, and now, now we're going to use these more because we've got some more bands, and there's an option for everyone, right? I don't like it when someone says, using that tube or the band really hurts my hand. I don't want that. Yeah, you like these with the handles. So now everybody has an option, all right? The next time we go back, that might hurt your thumb there, Francoise. All right, we're going to back and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Ooh, did you feel the back of your arms on those ones? Very nice. All right, now we're going to work our core a little bit. Okay, so either with the handles or the tube, it works with both. We're going to put them under both of our feet. Don't worry about that thinking, oh, that tube is so long, it's not going to make a difference. All right, so good. Pull back so you feel resistance. So shoulders are rolled, bad form. Shoulders pulled back, nice form. And we're gonna lift up those legs, all right? So we've got resistance, release and pull. Release and pull. So back again, chest a little bit, because it's controlling that release. And core. Got some core happening there. Nice. One more time. All right. Now we're going to come down and take your feet, just like that, feet together, knees wide, and you're going to cross. You're going to take and make an X with your tube. So I'm holding on to either the handles or the tube, and we have a cross. And we're going to draw up towards our hips till you feel resistance. Now maybe your resistance, your hands are out here. Maybe the resistance, your hands are back here, but you want that resistance. Now, once you do, kind of pin them down. So I've got my arms pinned to my sides with that resistance. It's trying to pull me forward, but I'm not letting it. So right there's your starting point. So we're gonna do our crunches. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna exhale, we're gonna crunch forward, then we're going to inhale up. So we're not moving at all those weights, the tubes. We're going to crunch, exhale down, inhale up. Feel that resistance from that tube. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, pull everything up and in, pull it in, pull it in. And then even in our rest, we're pulling on this so the abdominals are engaged. Exhale down, inhale up. Roll down. Ooh. Inhale up. Two more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Final one. Exhale down. Inhale up. All right. Go ahead. We're going to take a break. We'll do our obliques standing up with the tubes. With the tubes.